Wisconsin families are preparing for school starting soon, and so are district administrators.
Yep, that includes making sure every class has a teacher. Right now, public schools are facing higher teacher turnover rates. Newswatch 12's Austin Creasue spoke with a member of the Wisconsin Policy Forum to learn more.
That's right, Dan and Jessica. Teacher turnover is a normal thing, but according to Wisconsin Policy Forum, the 2022 to 23 school year saw the highest in over a decade for public schools.
Even in some of our most affluent and stable districts, this is still an issue.
The Wisconsin Policy Forum recently released a new report that shows an increase in public school teacher turnover rates in Wisconsin in 2023.
We were hearing a lot of concerns from district administrators about their turnover rates. And what we found was that in the first full year of the pandemic, that's that 2020-2021 school year, turnovers were actually down. But then the next school year, they start ticking up. And by the time we got into the 2022-23 school year, they were at their highest point in the 14 years of turnovers that we studied.
The report states last year's turnover rate was the highest since 2009 at 15.8%. Overall, looking at the average over the 14 years studied, the turnover was slightly lower.
So the average across the state was 11.5% for all turnover across the years we studied. And 8% of that, or rather 8% total, is due to the leave rate, and only about 3% is due to the move rate. So when we think about turnover, it's really about how do we keep teachers in classrooms altogether.
While some communities may be impacted on a greater scale, it continues to be a concern for everyone.
It was our smallest rural districts that saw the highest rates of turnover. Suburban districts saw the lowest rates, but even there, they were still above 10%. So there are districts that are feeling this problem more than others.
With districts and students that may have struggled due to the pandemic, the change of a student's strong relationship with a teacher could further impact a student's education.
But when it's elevated levels like we're seeing and we saw in the last school year, that makes it very difficult to sustain the kind of relationships and improvement that students would really benefit from right now.
For Newswatch 12, I'm Austin Creasue.